Hi, Assalamualaikum, and good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Faculty of Pharmacy UITM Virtual Postgraduate Engagement Day, where you can discover your path of excellence through our cutting-edge postgraduate programs. To start off the day, let us invite our Deputy Dean of Research and Innovation, Professor Dr. Kalavati Ramasamy.
Thank you, Ms. Nadia, and a very good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Dean of the Faculty of Pharmacy, Professor Dr. Abu Bakar Abdul Majid, I'm pleased to welcome you all, especially the potential postgraduate students, to the Faculty of Pharmacy UITM. First of all, thank you to the organizing committee led by Dr. Mashani for this effort. And I would say that the main objective actually of us having this session is to share with you the various postgraduate opportunities at the faculty. I'm delighted to say that the Faculty of Pharmacy UITM, we've always been at the forefront of research and innovation. And honestly, for us, postgraduate studies is more than education. We sincerely hope to be able to journey with you, postgraduate students. We hope to add value to your life and your future career. So the program today will give you an idea on the postgraduate options, be it research or coursework programs. We have our masters as well as PhD, and also I hope Associate Professor Dr. Mio will be able to share with you the option actually of converting from masters to PhD program. But of course, there are certain guidelines that you need to follow. We will also be featuring the facilities for research at the faculty. We've prepared a video for you. And we have with us the head of Department of Postgraduate Studies, Associate Professor Dr. Mio. We have got the heads of department. So basically, Associate Professor Dr. Mio will give you an overview of postgraduate studies, while the heads of each department will give you an idea of type of research conducted at the faculty. We also have videos from Centers of Excellence, like I Promise, and the coordinators of the coursework programs will also facilitate with the session. So what is important is that we really hope that this session is really will benefit you. And if you would like to visit us physically at the faculty to have sort of a feel of postgraduate studies at the faculty, please contact us and we will truly be very happy to host you. So I guess with that, I wish you all the best and please enjoy the session. Thank you, Nadia.
Thank you, Prof. Kala. Next, let me invite our Head of Postgraduate Studies, Associate Professor Dr. Mio Muhammad Rizwan, to tell us about our postgraduate programs. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Nadia. So I'll share my slide.
Okay.
Stop. Okay, thank you very much to Ms. Nadia. So thank you for giving me this opportunity to promote the postgraduate program in Faculty of Pharmacy. A warm welcome to everyone on this beautiful morning. I am very happy that all of you could come for this program. the Postgraduate Engagement Day, Faculty of Pharmacy. So my name is Associate Professor Dr. Mia Muhammad Rizwan, and today I will briefly introduce the postgraduate programs offered in the Faculty of Pharmacy. So I really hope that this briefing session will provide you with the informations about our postgraduate program, field of study, how to enroll, and insight from our alumni about their experiences pursuing their postgraduate study with us. Okay, I begin my presentations with the brief informations on the Faculty of Pharmacy. So the Faculty of Pharmacy was established in August 2001, and it started with a 3 years diploma of pharmacy program in 1996 under the Faculty of Applied Science. So the first batch of 29 students of 4 years Bachelor Pharmacy program was accepted for the May-November 2002 academic session. And in 2003, we started offering master's and doctorate courses by research. So up to this point, we have ongoing active research project within the faculty that have supported numerous postgraduate students. Since then, our postgraduate student numbers have been growing rapidly and doubling for each semester. And this project receives sponsorship from various sources, including grant from Science Fund and also from FRGS, as well as internal grant from UITM. Additionally, the faculty has established valuable connection with the international universities, with international universities and also pharmaceutical industry. These linkages allow us to offer consultation services and engage in research collaboration. So currently, Faculty of Pharmacy is located at UiTM Cawangan Selangor, Puncak Alam campus for postgraduate and degree program, and UiTM Penang for the diploma in pharmacy program. Okay, the Faculty of Pharmacy comprises of 4 departments. So we have a clinical pharmacy department, pharmaceutical department, pharmacology, chemistry, and pharmaceutical life sciences. So our academic staff qualification consists of 36% holding master's degree, while 36% of our academic staff are PhD holders. Okay, this blend of expertise ensure high quality teaching, mentoring, and guidance from our academic staff. So in terms of the top management, so our faculty is currently led by our dean, Professor Dr. Abu Bakar Abdul Majid, and also we have 4 deputy deans and 4 heads of the department, representing the main 4 departments within our faculty. So where we are located? So we are located in Puncak Alam, Selangor. So Puncak Alam is a town situated around 30 kilometers southwest of capital city of Kuala Lumpur. And Puncak Alam is a part of a larger Klang Valley region, which is one of the Malaysian most densely populated and economically vibrant area. So our faculty comprises of 5 buildings. We have FF1 to FF5. So FF1 accommodates lecturers, office and administration and FF2 in FF2 we have we have TEC room, the PBL room, examination hall, student activity rooms, and computer laboratory rooms. So at the same time in FF2 also we have this bioinformatics research group and smart classroom room. So for FF3 building, FF3 building is home to 87 laboratories used for teaching and multidisciplinary research. And each department has its own dedicated laboratory. And furthermore, we also have 4 main lecture hall located at FF4, designed to cater to larger audience during our mass lecture purposes. So for FF5 building, so UiTM top management have appointed Faculty of Pharmacy to manage and maintain the laboratory animal facility and management, or short form we call LAFAM. So this facility is currently used by UiTM academic staff, researcher and other collaborators. And the LAFAM has its own 4-story building equipped with sophisticated equipments to house the laboratory animals. And this is to ensure that the animals are well cared for and maintained to the highest ethical standard. So now we have arrived at the main informations for this presentation, which includes the program offered and their respective entry requirement. So in this slide, it shows that the postgraduate program offered by the Faculty of Pharmacy. So for the master degree, we provide 2 options. So we have coursework and also research mode. So in the master by coursework, students have to attend regular lectures and tutorial and fulfill assessment and examination requirement. So additionally, they needs to complete the dissertation involving a mini research project. We also offered master in clinical pharmacy and master in pharmacy practice for these coursework options. So on the other hand, the research program requires students to undertake a major research project under the guidance of our expert academia. So as for the PhD program, is solely research based, and we also offered master and PhD in general science, pharmaceutics, pharmacology, pharmaceutical chemistry, and clinical pharmacy under the research mode. Okay, now let's take a closer look at the criteria and entry requirement for each program. So there may be variation in academic requirement, and certain programs may require relevant work experience for admissions. While there could be exception in some cases, we strongly encourage you to who interested to reach out us directly to confirm your eligibility. So for postgraduate program under the research mode, the following are the requirement. So the entry requirement for the Masters of Science program is a degree in pharmacy or a science-related field with a minimum CGPA of 2.5 from UiTM or any other higher learning institution recognized by UiTM Senate. And for the PhD program, the entry requirement is a master degree in science or another related field from UiTM or any other higher learning institution recognized by UiTM Senate. And candidate also must fulfill the English proficiency requirement. Okay, this slide actually represent the area of research offered in our faculty. So our research expertise covered all the main sections in the pharmaceutical field. So the detail our researcher expertise will be presented by the head of department in the next section afterwards. So for postgraduate program under the coursework mode, the following are the requirement for both master in clinical and pharmacy practice. So for the requirement needed for these 2 programs is a degree in pharmacy accredited by Pharmacy Board with a minimum CGPA 3.0. So if your CGPA is between 2.75 to 2.99, so you must have at least 2 years of working experience in the relevant field. And if your CGPA is between 2.5 to 2.74, you must have at least 3 years of working experience in the relevant field. Actually, we regret to inform you that for the Master in Science in Molecular Informatics, although we have included in this slide, so it only be offered starting from April 2024. Okay, we also offered the options for the candidates to convert their or to upgrade their master degree to a PhD. So this pathway actually provide an opportunity for exceptional master student to transitions to a PhD level if their research shows a significant promise and also potential. So in this scenario, the candidate initially enrolls as a master student, and if during the research journey, the supervisory committee recognize the potential of the research project to be at the PhD level, and the student has the capability to pursue a PhD degree, you can apply for the conversion from master degree to PhD. and the application must be submitted within 12 months from the commencement of the student registration. Typically, the student must have made excellent progress and completed at least the initial part of the research project, possibly with one publications to support the conversion. So after the conversion, the progress of the student research will be monitored within a year to ensure that their study progress is acceptable and on track. So this way, we can ensure that the student have the seamless and supported transition from their master's to PhD studies. Okay, besides the conversion from master's to PhD, UiTM also offered a PhD fast track program. So for the first class undergraduate student, they have option to skip the master degree and enroll directly in this program. So for the fast track provide significant advantages where it allows students to shorten their postgraduate journey. So this option is only available for research mode program, and interested candidate, you can apply through the IPSIS website. So the criteria will be eligible for this PhD fast track program are as follow. Okay, it's the same that the one that I mentioned earlier. Okay, so in terms of the fee, so one of the leading university in Malaysia, we offer attractive and competitive fee for our student. So the rate of the fee are as follow. So for a local student, the tuition fee is approximately around ringgit Malaysia 1,500 per semester for master program and 2,000 ringgit Malaysia per semester for PhD program. And for international student, the fee for both masters and PhD program approximately around 6,000 ringgit per semester. And this fee have been set to ensure that education remain affordable and accessible for all students, regardless of your nationality, that you wish to pursue your academic and research aspiration at our institution. So how to apply? So here is the detailed application procedure, which is basically similar for both local and international students. So the application is open through online application throughout the year, and the advertisement for coursework and mixed mode program are made in September and also March. So in order for you to apply, you must complete the online application. So by visiting our website, http://study.uitm.edu.my. So you have to fill in the application form, and you have to upload all the relevant document on your research proposal. So once you have completed the application process, you have to email us your application form together with the relevant documents and also research proposal. We will take around 2 weeks for us to evaluate your applications and issue offer letter to you. Additionally, you need to pay a processing fee around RM50 ringgit for Malaysian student, while for international student applicants who residing in Malaysia, the application fee is ringgit Malaysia 150, and if you are residing outside Malaysia, the fee of applications is around USD 50. Okay, UiTM is committed to ensuring that education is accessible to all aspiring students, regardless of their financial circumstances. So as part of this commitment, UiTM provide financial assistance to candidates who may face financial challenges and cannot afford the cost of studying with us. So here is the list of funding opportunities offered for postgraduate students. In this presentation, I will focus only for three funding opportunities, which are UPTA. Okay, UPTA, this UiTM Postgraduate Teaching Assistant, CSF, Conference Support Fund, and also JSF, General Support Fund. Okay, for UPTA scheme, required student to assist the lecturer and all supervisors in teaching and also learning activities. So for example, they may act as a tutor or demonstrator in conducting practical or online classes, and help lecturers in preparing learning materials. The UTA scheme is open for application for every semester, and this successful applicant will receive an allowance around 25 ringgit per hour, and students are allowed to be involved in UPTA activities for maximum of 6 hours per week. So in general, in one semester, students are eligible to receive up to Ringgit Malaysia 2,100 through this UPTA scheme. And this financial support serve as a valuable opportunity for the student to gain the teaching experience while at the same time earning an allowance to support their academic journey. Okay, to support ideas, innovations and research dissemination, as well as to promote research networking, we highly encourage and support our students to participate and present their research finding at both local and international conferences. So for active full-time students, which don't have any scholarship, so there is an opportunity for you to apply for the conference support fund. So if you are presenting at a local conference, you can receive up to 1,000 ringgit and up to 1,500 ringgit for international conference. So this conference support fund aims is to empower students to share their research contributions with a broader audience, foster collaborations with other researchers, and enhance their academic and professional development. We believe that presenting at a conference play a vital role in building a strong research profile and facilitating knowledge exchange in the academic community. So for the journal support fund, so as a postgraduate student, so in faculty pharmacy or even in UiTM in general, one of the requirement for you to graduate is to have publications of your research work. So for master student, they are required to publish at least one manuscript before they before they can submit their thesis. While for PhD student, you need to publish at least 2 papers. So in order to support our full-time student which don't have any scholarship, we provide financial assistance of up to 1,500 to assist with the publication fees and also proofreading services. So this support aims to facilitate the disseminations of research finding and to encourage students to publish their work in a reputable journal or conference proceedings. So by providing this financial assistance, we aims to ensure that our students have the necessary resources to meet the publication requirement and showcase their research contributions to the academic community. So in Faculty Pharmacy UiTM, we offer a state-of-the-art facility at our faculty to enhance your postgraduate study experience. So our advanced laboratory, well-equipped classroom and digital resources support the research and academic excellence. So this facility and resource are designed to help you to succeed in your postgraduate study and make significant contribution to the field of pharmacy. So we have our library known as Perpustakaan Tun Abdul Razak or PITAR. So it's a 4-story building capable of accommodating up to around 1,300 visitors at once. And the facility and services offered are designed to fulfill the needs of teaching, learning, research, and knowledge development for the UiTM community. So and also, from this photo, you can see that we have shown image of our student activity room, computer laboratory, and teaching room provided for the student. So actually, we are delighted to share with you that we have received overwhelming positive feedback from our alumni. So the majority of them expressed their great satisfaction with the program they have enrolled. And this positive response serves as a testament to the quality of education and valuable experience our alumni have gained during their time with us. So here are some of the success story from our alumni.
Hi, and Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Nur Akila binti Muhammad Zunaidi and I'm a former graduate of Master in Clinical Pharmacy in UiTM Puncak Alam, which is in the program of PH 771. So I actually enrolled in this program in the year of 2019 and completed it in 2020. So why did I choose this faculty? I chose this Faculty of Pharmacy postgraduate program because it offers me everything that I actually wanted in a postgraduate program. And one of them would be the studying fee, because studying fee in UiTM Puncak Alam for its postgraduate program is actually the cheapest among all of the other university in Malaysia. And it is the cheapest, but still it offers a high quality facilities and equipment, so I could do my studying and work with high standard of quality. So I think from this program, I gained many good experiences and also memories from it. One of my most memorable experiences and memories would be during my clinical attachment in one of the hospital in Malaysia, which is Hospital Tengku Ampuan Rahimah. Because during our program, our Master in Clinical Pharmacy, we need to be attached in one of the main hospital in Malaysia. So because of the attachment, I did gain lots of experiences, and I was taught a lot of things from it, because I got the chance to follow walk rounds with the doctor and also consultant and also specialist, and also I got the chance to witness procedures and also make an intervention and medicine and many more, because I think this is crucial in our clinical attachment, because from this we will gain many good and also bad experiences. So I chose Faculty of Pharmacy in UiTM Puncak Alam as my first choice to pursue my postgraduate studies, because from what I've said earlier, the facilities and also the environment of the campus itself. So UiTM Puncak Alam is equipped with good facilities, and I think it is very, very conducive for learning and studying, because it is situated in the middle of a nature, which is very, very good for your mental health and all. And it also has very well experiences and passionate researchers and also lecturers to teach us. So I think aside from the environment, I think the lecturers and also people who taught us will make a very big impact in our study. Okay, so I think that's all from me, and I hope everyone will gain something from my input and be a part of UiTM Postgraduate. Bye.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Farhana. I enrolled in the postgraduate program at Faculty of Pharmacy UiTM in 2019 and completed my master study in 2022. I chose Faculty of Pharmacy postgraduate program because they offered me a variety of courses that I can choose from when I'm looking for the course to be enrolled. The supervisor as well as other researchers are very helpful and very supportive throughout my research journey. Same goes to their supporting staff, that include the science officer, research assistant, and the postdoc in the lab. And the lab is well equipped with facilities that makes it easier for you to do your research. You should consider UiTM pharmacy postgraduate program due to its good global reputation, where the researchers have a good international networking, and Faculty Pharmacy is ranked in the top 300 US world universities for their pharmacy and pharmacology. Yeah, I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone.
Okay. As we come to the conclusions of our sharing sessions, So I would like to express my gratitude for your participation and also attention. So if you have any further questions or require additional information, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. So you can contact our faculty directly, or you can comprehensively for any details about the program, and you can also visit IPSIS, our UiTM Institute of Postgraduate Study website. So I hope this session have provided you with valuable insights into the postgraduate program and study opportunity that available at our faculty pharmacy. So we look forward to welcome you to our academic community and supporting you in your academic and research endeavor. Thank you once again for joining us today, and we wish you the best in your future academic pursuit. So I pass back these sessions to Ms. Nadia.
Thank you, Associate Professor Dr. Mio, for a very comprehensive guide to our postgraduate program. Should you have any questions, you can post it in the comment section at YouTube or also here in the chat box. And should you need to come back to these slides, you can view our YouTube channel later, yeah, because the recordings will be made available there. Right, so now we will proceed to our coursework programs. We have prepared a video for you. So let's watch it.
This program is quite exciting. It helps me to gain more knowledge and confidence, especially during my 18 weeks of clerkship. So hopefully I can be better at what I do, communicating with others and improving my knowledge to become a better pharmacist. So come and join us into this quite an exciting journey.
Studying fee in UiTM Puncak Alam for its postgraduate program is actually the cheapest among all of the other university in Malaysia, and it is the cheapest, but still it offers a high quality facilities and equipment, so I could do my studying and work with high standard of quality.
So this program have improved my personal development by nurturing the potential to make a positive impact in my career. It's armed me with wealth of knowledge and fostering the confidence to make a significant difference to myself and hope that to the community in the future. So let's enroll in this program and embark on the journey of pharmacy practice in UiTM.
For me, this program offers a comprehensive and well-rounded approach for pharmacists aiming to broaden their expertise in various areas such as pharmacy management, research, as well as public health perspectives. Through this program, I have gained valuable skills and knowledge, which has led to an increase in confidence and professional growth as a
Okay, so that's our two coursework programs. So if you have any questions, you can comment on the chat box. And then as we have briefed earlier, we have 4 departments in our faculty and each has their own strength. So now let us first hear from the department of from the head of Department of Clinical Pharmacy for their research areas. Over to you, Puan Azlina.
Thank you, Madam Nadia, the moderator. Okay, let me share. Okay, good morning, everyone. Assalamualaikum. I am Khalil, Department of Pharmacy participant as well. Yeah. Selamat siang, ya. Okay, okay, so the main thing is that we concentrate we actually what everybody is doing is actually a patient or person-centered care. Yeah, whatever research doing is actually about person-centered care. So our research area, they are mainly divided into endocrine, cancer, renal, traditional and complementary medicine. We have community, cardiology, and geriatrics. These are our main area. Our research focus is mostly on patient-reported outcomes. Some are dealing with policy, yeah, and practice, of course, and also evidence-based medicine. We mainly is divided into two. We have health management and also ethico-social. Yeah. So on a bigger picture, yeah, we are doing on quality use of medicine, nutritional support, pharmacoeconomics, we have precision medicine, yeah, pharmacokinetic, pharmacodynamics, yeah. Digital health also we have education. So it's a huge area, yeah. So let's look at our department members and their research interests, yeah. Okay, we start with Associate Professor Dr. Mamati. Her research interest is on medication safety, quality use of medicine, digital health, pharmacy education, and economic evaluation. And you can see there's a lot of current project there, yeah. Side effect of COVID-19 vaccine, safety of Paxlovid, health and medication literacy in children, pharmacist intervention using electronic medical records, herbal intervention, yeah, public experience to utilize telepharmacy, and of course telepharmacy lab. So actually all of our department members has already put their QR code of their research profile and also their email here, so you can actually email them for any questions. Yes.
It's not in the full screen.
Oh, okay. Sorry, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. That's better, right?
Not yet.
Okay. Can't hear you.
Not yet.
Is that in the full screen?
No, not yet.
No, Puan Ezlina, it's not.
Oh, okay. Let me. Let me. So. Okay. No.
Okay, now it's okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So we go to the next team members, department members. We have Dr. Muhammad Shahizwan Abdul Wahab. His research interest is mostly in supplements, pharmacy, and pharmacy education. He's also listed his published article in 2022 and 2023. Okay, the next one we have Dr. Matumala Luganathan. Okay, her research interest is in digital health, pharmacoepidemiology, health service research, primary healthcare and community, and infectious disease. The next one is we have Dr. Nur Kasihan Ibrahim, where her research interest is on renal pharmacotherapy, precision medicine, medication safety, and drug policy. You can also look at the current project there, mostly with Dr. Janatul, her research in medicine, kind care, and
Puan S, are you still there? I'm not sure, maybe there's something wrong at Puan S connection. So we shall wait for a moment.
Hi, Puan Nadia and team. Just wondering whether we could go on to the next department and then Puan Azlina comes in again. We will try to resolve Azlina's issue. Thank you.
Okay, so while we're waiting for Puan S to sort out internet connection, can we just move on to the head of Sutics, Dr. Nur Faizal? Dr. Faizal, are you ready?
Okay, thank you, Puan Nadia.
Okay,
Dr.
thank
Nadia.
you.
Puan S is here now. Puan S, can I share my department slides first and then come back to you? Okay, let me share first.
okay lah. Okay, sure. Oh ya ke? Still at the department level slide. Hello? Dr. Tala.
Okay, can you see my slide?
Yes, we can.
Alright, thank you. Okay, my name is Nur Khaizan Anwar, currently the head of Pharmaceutics Department, Faculty of Pharmacy, University Technology Mara, Selangor, Malaysia. Alright, basically, this is our research area. We usually start with the design of the dosage form, where we focus on optimizing the design, ensuring that the medication is safe and effective, as well as easy for patients to take, store, and administer. We also study how to create stable and effective drug formulations, which involves selecting appropriate excipients or the inactive ingredients to improve the drug stability, solubility, and bioavailability. We have two research teams. First is the advanced drug delivery for targeted therapeutics, and second is translational pharmaceuticals, nutraceuticals, and cosmetics. So basically, our main research is lab-based. Yeah, it's a wet lab lah. Under these two research teams, we have the first focus is on innovative strategies in drug delivery, where our researchers design control release systems that can provide a sustained release of a drug over time, as well as improve patient compliance and reducing side effects. They also may work on targeted delivery methods such as nanoparticles or liposomes that can deliver drugs directly to specific tissues or cells. Some drugs have poor solubility or absorption in the body. Our researchers also explore ways to enhance the bioavailability of these drugs by improving their formulation, modifying their molecular structure, or using technologies like nanocrystals to increase their solubility and uptake. They also conduct stability studies to understand how drugs degrade under various conditions and determine their shelf life. Our researchers also develop and employs various analytical techniques to characterize drugs and their formulations. This includes methods like spectroscopy, chromatography, microscopy, and imaging to understand the physical and chemical properties of drugs. Okay, we also have researchers who specialize in biopharmaceutics, where this area focus on understanding how drugs are absorbed, distributed, metabolized, and excreted in the body. And our researchers use this knowledge to optimize drug formulations and delivery methods for better therapeutic outcomes. All right. So under the drug delivery, we have researchers doing nanomedicine design, transdermal and topical drug delivery, pulmonary drug delivery, intranasal drug delivery, oral drug delivery, and buccal drug delivery. And our second research focus is evidence-based skincare and health products, where under this research area, we focus on developing, formulating products that promote skin health, improve appearance, and address various dermatological conditions. Their work involves a combination of scientific, technological, and formulation expertise to create safe, effective, and aesthetically pleasing products. So they will try to formulate the product from bench to commercialization. All right. That's the brief explanation of our research area. So in our department, we have a total of 10 academic staff. We have one professor, Professor Dr. Wang Tinwui, two associate professors, Associate Professor Dr. Shariza Sahudin, and Associate Professor Dr. Mio Muhammad Rezwan. We also have 5 senior lecturers, Dr. Nur Hayati Abu Sama, Dr. Kuria Abdul Hamid, Dr. Nur Lizan Ramli, Dr. Nur Khaizan Anwar, and Dr. Ravi Sheshala. And we also have two lecturers, Mr. Muhammad Izzuddin Zamari and Mr. Wan Azman, Wan Ismail. So you can approach any of these our academic staff, either to make them as your supervisor or co-supervisor. Currently, we are still waiting for the announcement of a few research grants the success of the grant application. So we cannot provide you the titles of the grants that we have yet, but we are always here if you willing to further study with us. We can create the project together and discuss the financial application. This is our Professor Dr. Wong Tin Wui. His research interest is targeted drug delivery, innovative dosage form design, and drug delivery sciences, focusing on oral, pulmonary, and skin medicine for the treatment of cancer and metabolic diseases. We have Associate Professor Dr. Shariza Sahuddin. Her research interest is synthesis of disulfide polymers for colonic targeting, use of chitosan and chitosan nanoparticles for delivery of active ingredients to the skin, cosmetic research, green technology, and pharmacy education. All right, our third academician, Associate Professor Dr. Mio Muhammad Rezwan. His research interests pharmaceutical technology and drug formulation, focus on solid dosage form, solution, soft gelatin, advanced drug delivery system, including self-emulsifying system, nano-emulsion. He is also actively involved in industrial pharmacy, such as good manufacturing practice documentation, training and implementation, productivity improvement, as well as application of pharmaceutical technology in nutraceutical and cosmeceutical products. All right. We have Dr. Nurhayati Abu Sama. Her research interest is in transdermal, topical, and oral mucosal dosage form design and drug delivery, nanoparticles, and marine-derived pharmaceuticals. Okay, this is myself, Dr. Nurhaizan Anwar. My research interest is in the use of polysaccharide in pharmaceutical applications, transdermal drug delivery, mechanism for enhancing skin permeation, as well as development and characterization of novel wound dressings. We also have Dr. Nur Amlizan Ramli, where her research interest is in biopharmaceutics and biopharmaceutics, as well as topical and transdermal delivery, including pharmacy education. Dr. Kuria Abdul Hamid, her research interest is in the development and characterization of novel drug delivery, oral, intranasal, and topical-based drug delivery systems, as well as novel transmucosal delivery. Dr. Ravi Sheshala works in situ gels and implants for ocular and periodontal drug delivery, nanoparticulate drug delivery for micro and macromolecules, orally disintegrating tablets for water-soluble and water-insoluble drugs, HPLC method development and validation of drugs in pharmaceutical dosage forms, and biological metrics. Right, Mr. Wan Azman works in pharmaceutical formulations, development of pharmaceutical excipients from local resources, pharmaceutical compounding, community pharmacy, and entrepreneurship. And lastly, we also have Mr. Muhammad Izzuddin Zamari, works in skin formulation, cosmetic research, and formulation characterization, as well as community pharmacy. So I just explained or briefly describe our researchers, but you can also scan this QR code or go to our website for you to look into our list of publications, achievements, grants, students and everything in a more detailed manner. All right, that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Kaizan. Next, can we have Dr. Siti Awani as Head Department of Life Sciences? Thank you, Puan Nadia. Thank you, Puan Nadia. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to everyone. Thank you for joining us on our postgraduate opening day. And I am Dr. Siti Alwani Arifin. So on behalf of Department of Pharmaceutical Life Sciences, I would like to introduce and share with you our department members on the research and also to the expertise of our department members. So in our department, we do have several areas which is biochemistry, pharmaceutical biotechnology, physiology, microbiology, and bioinformatics. Okay, next please. To start with, okay, so without further ado, let's get started, and we are going to explore the fascinating research in our department. The next slide, please. Okay, our research interests will cover drug discovery, research cancer, pharmacogenomics, medical entomology, neuroscience, bioinformatics, probiotics, metabolic syndromes, and also marine pharmaceuticals. So we are going to introduce to you all one by one of our department members and their expertise. Next slide, please. In animal model research group, we do have 3 of lecturers. The first one is Dr. Mashani Muhammad. Her research interest is on the liver epithelial cells biology and pathology, aging, accelerated aging model, metabolic disease model, and also in vivo systemic and toxicity studies for potential plants. And the second one is Dr. Gurmeet Kaur Surinder Singh. Her research interest is neurophysiology and neuroendocrinology, neurosteroid metabolism in Alzheimer's disease, regulations of phase enzymes in Alzheimer's disease, neuroprotective role of astaxanthin nanoemulsions also in Alzheimer's disease, and steroid analysis using the LCMS, and the method development and also validations. And the third one under this group is Dr. Nurul Akmal Muhammad Nur Hazlin. Her research is more on the neuroprotective agent and underlying mechanisms, the neurobehavior, the neuroplasticity, which include the in vivo electrophysiological and molecular approach, and the last one in the anti-cancer agents and also the underlying mechanisms. The next group is on the bioinformative research group. Here we do have 4 lecturers members, and the first one is Dr. Siti Asma Jusuf. Her research interest is on the computer-aided drug design, protein modeling, molecular docking, and also molecular dynamic simulation. And if you can have a look at the right side, there is the contact numbers and the qualifications of the lecturers or the researcher, and you can get or contact them if you are interested to join their research group. Okay, the next one, which is Dr. Yuslina Zakaria. Her research interest is in structural bioinformative, including the big data analysis and health informatics, also in protein classification and predictions, protein evaluations, and phylogeny-based study. And she is also involving in the GWAS, tuberculosis and autoimmune disease research group study. The next one is Dr. Ruzianisra Muhammad.
which is involving in the homology modeling, molecular docking, protein-protein interactions, and the discovery of biomarkers using bioinformatic approach. And the last one is Madam Zafira Liana Abdullah. Her research interest is more on the drug repurposing for dengue antiviral, and she also did a screen for therapeutic potential using structure-based molecular docking and ligand-based studies. Now we move to the third group in our department, which is molecular research group. We do have 6 members in this group. We start with Dr. Muhammad Shihabuddin Ahmad Nordin. His research interest is in the non-coding RNA in cancer research, non-coding RNA expression in neuroprotection study, antisense technology, and also the development of gene sensor by using the gold-based electrode. The second one is Dr. Rusmadi Muhammad Yusuf. His research interest is in the gene expression analysis in cancer and also the molecular biology diseases. The third members of the molecular group is Mr. Ahmad Azani bin Osman. His research interest is in the molecular microbiology for infectious diseases, virus cell entry or attachment, gene editing targeting gene knockout via recombinance, CRISPR-Cas9, and the last one is in the forensic of entomology and microbiology or microbiology. And the fourth one, if I'm not mistaken, from Dr. Siti Syairah Muhammad Muttalib. Her research interest is in the nutrition and reproduction, where she's looking on the effect of the natural compounds on the molecular regulations, either gene or protein expression, during the pre-implementation embryonic development. And studies are mainly conducted on the animals models. The fifth one is Dr. Siti Nur Aisyah Hussein. Her research interest is in the human physiology, obesity, and also anti-cancer effect, and also in genetics area, which cover the human polymorphism involving the NR3C1 gene. And she's also involved in the metabolomic study, which is involving the arachidonic acid metabolism and steroid pathway. And the last one, if I'm not mistaken, next slide, please. Dr. Azwandi Ahmad. His research interest is in the medical entomology, medical forensic and community entomology and community ecology, and also parasitology. So these are some of the brief explanation or details for each of the lecturers, which I believe that you can have a look after this. And we move to one of our RIG group, which is Marine Pharmaceutical Research Group. And this group consists of 5 lecturers and led by myself. And basically the research area is fine, Dr. Mas. Yeah, we move to the research area. In the research area, we are focusing basically in the source, what we call that, in the natural products, basically from marine. And from the scratch, I mean from the isolation, sampling towards the end of the, we did a lot of study in the bioactivity, and also we involving the in the production as well, but it's still in the early stage. So we do have the expertise. We have a combinations of expertise in terms of microbiology, formulation, molecular, and also for the molecular part as well. Okay, so that's all for our RIG group in our department, and we do have two RIG basically, which is from Dr. Gurmit and also this one under Prof. Kala, the Collaborative Drug Discovery Research. So under Prof. Kala, for sure, this group of research is heading by Prof. Dr. Kalawati Ramasamy, and the research focus primary is in the probiotics and prebiotics as the functional food, and also the ageless trial, which include the clinical trial. Okay, and the secondary part is for the synthetic compounds for the anti-cancer and antimicrobial, the natural products for the antimicrobial and neuroprotections, and the last one is for the neuro regeneration study, mainly in Parkinson disease. And here is about the clinical studies that have been conducted by the CDDR group, which is double center, double-blinded, placebo-controlled, randomized trial under probiotic from CHR Hansen's, and also the multi-domain intervention trial, which is for the probiotics and exercise. They are looking at the effects of the midlife interventions in the successful aging, and the first one, they are looking at the effects of the probiotics on the glycemic control in T2, type 2, the diabetes mellitus patients. Okay, the next slide, please. Oh, that's all from, this one. Basically, CDDR, do you have one slide, another one slide? That must, okay, all right. So CDDR also involved doing a study for in vivo part where they cater for the neuroprotection, the gut-brain axis, also at the cholesterol lowering for the animal study, and these three basically for the animal study, which cater the neuroprotection, the cholesterol lowering, and also chemo preventions. And I guess this is the last slide from our department. Okay, thank you again for being here together with us. And please do not hesitate to contact anyone for us, and let's begin our journey, your postgraduate journey with us. Thank you, that's all.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Siti Awani. Now can we go back to Puan S? Yes, if you're ready. All right. Over to you, Puan S.
Okay, Assalamualaikum, good morning. I'm so sorry about just now, we have some connection problem. So let me continue, so from where I stopped just now. Okay. Right, so I believe I stopped here, right? From here. Okay, so we have Dr. Muhammad Shahizwan Abdul Wahab with his research interest in herbal and dietary supplements, geriatric pharmacy, and pharmacy education. So you can see that paper that he published here, and also did not give email, but it should be there, in the papers. Okay, we also have Dr. Matumala Loganathan with her expertise in digital health enthusiasts, pharmacoepidemiology, health service research, primary healthcare and community, and also infectious disease. We have Dr. Nur Kasihan Ibrahim Her research interest is in renal pharmacotherapy, precision medicine, medication safety, and drug policy. Okay, we also have Dr. Janatul Ain Jamal with her research interest in precision medicine, pharmacokinetic, pharmacodynamic, critical care, and infectious disease. And we have Dr. Hanis Hanum Zulkifli. Her research interest is in cardiovascular disease, specializing in atrial fibrillation, COVID-19 and thromboembolic complication, clinical pharmacy, and pharmacy education. And we have Dr. Nur Wahida Zulkifli with research interest in pharmacy education, quality assurance study, design innovation thinking study, public health, counterfeit drugs and unregistered drug, pharmacy law and regulation. We have Dr. Muhammad Faiz Osman with his research interest in radiopharmacy, radiochemistry, radiobiology, nuclear medicine, and pharmacy practice. And we have Puan Kamalia Ahmad Saman with her research interest in geriatric care, precision medicine, public and primary healthcare, pharmacoepidemiology, pharmacoinformatics, traditional and complementary medicine, and pharmacy education. I'm Azlina. My research interest is in digital health, pharmacy education, community pharmacy service, and medication adherence. And we have Encik Ahmad Fauzi Dali with his research interest in artificial intelligence in healthcare, community pharmacy, ambulatory care pharmacy, pharmacy education, and medication safety. We also have Encik Izzati Abdul Halim Zaki with her research interest in cerebrovascular disease, pharmacy education, pharmaceutical care in special population, infectious disease, and digital health. And we have Puan Nurul Ashikin Jamluddin with her research interest in women's health, pediatric medicine, gynae, oncology, and breast cancer, and also pharmacy education. We have Puan Farhana Fakira Ismail with her research interest in cardiovascular diseases, dyslipidemia management, herbal and supplements, public health, and quality use of medicine. We also have Ms. Zakia Muhammad Nordin with her research interest in primary care and public health, smoking cessation, pharmacy education, and drug safety. Then we have Madam Nur Sabiha Mat Hussein with her research interest in dementia care, women's health, and pharmacy education. We also have Puan Nur Elizatul Akmal Hamdan with her research interest in pharmacy education, telepharmacy, and public health. And we have Ms. Nik Aisha Najwa with her research interest in functional food, mainly in probiotics, dementia, and pharmacy education. And last but not least, we have Nurul Falahin Daud with her research interest in pharmaceutical care, pharmacoepidemiology, pharmacy practice, and infectious disease and oncology. So that's all. Thank you, everyone. Please, if you're interested, please contact the individual lecturer. Yeah, their contact number is all there. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Puan S. Now, shall we have Dr. Stephen, representative from the Department of Pharmacology and Pharmaceutical Chemistry. Over to you, Dr. Stephen.
Hi everyone, can you hear me clearly? Can you hear me, Nadia?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. Good, good. Thank you for the affirmation. Let me share my slides. Could you please confirm whether you can see my title slide?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you so much. And a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the Department of Pharmacology and Pharmaceutical Chemistry. And what you're seeing here is the bird's eye view of our beautiful and green Puncha Alam campus. And over this side is our Faculty of Pharmacy, which is one of the largest Faculty of Pharmacy in Malaysia. And I'm actually presenting on behalf of my head of department, Associate Professor Dr. Fazlin Muhammad Fauzi. She's currently away attending a conference, and she sends you her warm greetings and regards. And our department is made up of 30 dedicated academic staff. And as clearly indicated by the name of our department, our main expertise lie in the fields of pharmacology and pharmaceutical chemistry. And currently, we have 10 department members who are under the chemistry division, and the remaining 20 are all under the pharmacology division. And there are also laboratory staff, 9 of them in total at the moment, who supports our teaching and research activities. I welcome all of you to visit our department directory page for further information. So this is the URL to the department website. Here's the research overview of our department. And as you can see here, the majority of our department members are actively involved in drug discovery, as well as molecular mechanisms and drug target research. We also have another group of department members with their research interests revolve around molecular biology and human genetics. We also have specific groups of department members whose research focuses on functional food, forensic entomology, and also pharmacy education. Our department members are actively involved in writing and publishing their research findings. And this is a quick glimpse into the excellent effort of our department members in publications for 2023. Now, as of today, our department records a total of 19 co-authorship, 10 first authorships, 23 UITM sole authorships, 31 corresponding authorships. And these are evident that our department members are all working very hard in their research towards achieving UITM's goal of being a globally renowned university. Apart from publications, our department members are also actively involved in dissemination of knowledge. And these are some of the workshops conducted or going to be conducted this year by some of our department members. And just to name a few, we have this workshop on innovative pre-clinical drug screening with data acquisition systems. And we also have workshops on drug screening and pharmacological evaluations, and also a guide to HPLC method validation. Some of our department members belong to either the Tier 5 research interest groups and also the Tier 4 research groups. And this is the overview of all the research groups and also RIGs, or the research interest groups in our faculty. And I wish to highlight one RIG and also two RGs, which are closely related to our department. The first one is a research interest group known as OASIS, stands for Group for Affinity, Safety, and Efficacy Studies. And you can see that our department members who are involved in this group include Associate Professor Dr. Mizatun, Dr. Aisha Shila, Dr. Maziana, Dr. Aida, Dr. Hanish Singh, and also Mr. Muhammad Faiz Mustafa. And just so you know that these RIG basically focuses on the utilization of natural products and bioactive in biomedical, toxicological, and pharmacological research encompassing in silico, in vitro, and in vivo methodologies. And their mission is to discover, develop, and evaluate natural products and bioactives for their potential applications in biomedical, toxicological, and pharmacological research from bench to market. So if you want to know a little bit more about this research interest group, OASIS, you may also visit our faculty's directory on this Group for Affinity, Safety, and Efficacy Studies Research Group, and via this URL. And you may also contact the person in charge, Associate Professor Dr. Mizatun, and these are her email address and also contact number. And the next research group is called the Biotransformation Research Group, or Biotrans. And the group members include Associate Professor Dr. Sadia Sultan, Associate Professor Dr. Said Adnan, Dr. John Shia, and Dr. Kamran. So the mission of this research group is to explore the formidable resources offered by the fungal kingdom present in mega biodiversity centers like Malaysia or in challenging environment like the Arctic. And for further information, please also visit their website via this URL. And please also contact Associate Professor Dr. Sadia Sultan for further information. And the other research group is called the Collaborative Drug Discovery Research Group. And both Associate Professor Dr. Fazlin and also me, myself, are actually part of the team who are working actively with our founding head, that is Professor Dr. Kalavadi. And as you can see here from our smiles, we are passionate and energetic and vibrant researchers, and we all work as an interdisciplinary team. And I believe that this has been presented just now under other departments with regards to what Professor Dr. Kalavadi is working on. But basically, just to quickly highlight, our primary research include the probiotics and prebiotic research as functional food for prevention of metabolic disorders. And we are also involved in the 5-year ageless trial, which promotes successful aging against cognitive frailty. And we are also actively involved in drug and therapeutic target discovery research against cancer, infectious diseases, and neurodegenerative diseases. And this is our website under the faculty's official website. And you may also contact Professor Dr. Kalavadi if you want to find out more about us. And I invite you to also check out our other researchers of our department. Now you can do it in 2 ways. One is through our staff directory. You can access it through this URL. Click on Department of Pharmacology and Pharmaceutical Chemistry, and then you will see a long list of our faculty members. Please kindly click on any of the names, and this should lead you to their individual profiles. And from there, you'll be able to access and have some information on their qualification, their teaching areas, and also their publication track records and research interest. So we have these profiles for each of the department members. Alternatively, you can also access to our flipbook of a researcher's profile and through this URL, and you can refer to the pharmacology division. So you can see each of the profiles and also the chemistry division as well. And through there, you can see the profiles of each of our department members. And you definitely can see their research interest, their qualifications, and also other track records. So these are some of the examples of our department members under the chemistry division. And these are some of our examples of our department members under the pharmacology division. Now, in terms of research facilities, just want to take this opportunity to showcase some of the facilities which are closely related to research of our fields. And we work closely with the analytical unit, the laboratory, animal facility and management, the imaging unit, the histology unit, and tissue culture unit. So basically, these are labs that have shared equipments that we can all have access to. And of course, there are more specific equipments for specific purposes in the respective lab of the pharmacology and chemistry department. And we also have some department members who are recruiting new postgraduate students. For example, Associate Professor Dr. Sadia Sultan, and that she is recruiting PhD and master students full-time for the project entitled Mechanistic Studies to Understand Metastasis Breast Cancer. So if you fulfill their requirements, please feel free to contact them. You may also scan on this QR code and have access to the research profile of Associate Professor Dr. Sadia Sultan. And for my team, we are also recruiting for 3 masters and also PhD students on our LRGS project entitled Decoding Phenome to Unravel the Mechanisms of Cognitive Frailty in Aging Patients. So we are looking at 3 main aspects. One is to identify blood and stool markers in relation to intestinal permeability and inflammation in frail older adults. And the other is to understand gut microbiome-driven mechanisms underlying cognitive frailty in older adults. We're also looking for postgraduate students for our in vivo studies that determine the impact of multi-domain, mainly focusing on diet and exercise in reversing cognitive frailty. So if you are interested, please feel free to contact either Prof. Dr. Abu Bakar, Professor Dr. Kalavadi, or even me myself via these email addresses. And we welcome all of you to contact our department to explore potential research and postgraduate opportunities. If you happen to be in Malaysia, please pay us a visit and see for yourself our research facilities and laboratories. And thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Stephen. Next, we shall introduce to you our Center of Excellence, which is called I Promise.
Integrative Pharmacogenomics Institute, known as iPremise, is located at UiTM Selangor, Puncak Alam campus. iPremise was established in 2008 and was recognized as one of the Center of Excellence in 2013 at UiTM. In 2019, a startup company, Zakasi Biotech Sdn Bhd, was established. It aims to commercialize research products and provide a variety of services to determine genetic profile of individuals to help maintain wellness through omics technologies. iPremise offers services on personal genome analysis, sequencing for mRNA, microbiota, bacteria, viruses, bioinformatics, as well as computation modeling. Other services provided by iPremise include bioanalytical analysis, such as qualitative and quantitative mass spectrometry for small molecules and proteins. Type of services requested by customer are accurate mass detection, profiling of plant extracts, proteomics, metabolomics, and LC-MS QQQ-based quantitation of fluconazole, homocysteine, and biomarkers of herbal extract. The lab is accredited under the Laboratory Accreditation Scheme of Malaysia, MS ISO IEC 17025 on 13 July 2018. iPremise has well-established collaborations and partnership with several local universities, the Malaysian Ministry of Health, Malaysian Bureau of Pharmacy, Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation, Institute for Medical Research, Hospital Kuala Lumpur, as well as private industry such as Agilent Technologies, Nanocity, Genomai Sdn Bhd, BP Healthcare, and Sipco Medical and Pharmaceutical Sdn Bhd. iPremise has also expanded its research collaboration to internal level by collaborating with CSIR IGIB India, AIBST Zimbabwe, Nigeria Institute of Medical Research, Xinjiang Medical University, Universitas of Indonesia, Bogor Agricultural University, Hospital Prasad, and Chulalongkorn University. Besides, iPremise had completed successfully a contract project from Nitomasa Company Japan for commercialization of Premiage and apoptoline. The two products were scientifically proven to be safe and effective in improving memory, maintaining youth, and act as an anti-aging. iPremise and the clients have a long-standing relationship that's still going strong since the establishment of iPremise. We have a great team that support the industry and provide the best services. In moving forward precision health, iPremise alongside with Zakasi Biotech Sundran Berhad has taken up the role to provide direct-to-customer service on personal genome analysis. This allows the customers to get a better understanding of their genetic makeup that helps in guiding doctors in prescribing medicine, leading a healthy lifestyle to decrease the risk of getting the predicted disease, and also personalizing the diet and exercise plan that fits their genotyping profiles. In understanding the role of the novel variants, a zebrafish functional genomic unit was established. These zebrafish units are widely used to study development, toxicity, disease, and identify new pathways and mechanisms and potential new drug targets. We are currently using zebrafish to study the impact of a novel variant on LAMP2, which is accountable for the non-disease. With a successful track record on whole genome sequencing, iPremise was invited to be part of the National Consortium project, which embarked on the large-scale genome surveillance program for COVID-19. In the urge to achieve the goal by WHO in zeroing TB, iPremise had collaborated with several local and international institutes in sequencing hundreds of Mycobacterium tuberculosis complex isolates. The World No. 8 whole genome sequence database called Malaysia Mycobacterium tuberculosis genome database was developed successfully, which identified variants of the Mycobacterium tuberculosis isolate from Nigeria were deposited. iPremise provides internship training programs to students or professionals to gain real-world experience and to explore new skills and knowledge on the cutting-edge technologies. Through this program, iPremise is continuously involved in human capital building and to discover future talent for the sustainability of the nation. This is the list of achievements and awards achieved by iPremise from the year 2018 until 2021. iPremise is crowned with a top-level standard of ISO, patent, and copyright certification. iPremise will continue to strive to achieve excellence in research, to be relevant and to be referred. We serve the people and the nation.
Right. So next, we shall invite our President of Postgraduate Society, Mr. Yazid.
Hi everyone, thank you so much. Let me just quickly share my slide. Okay, is my slide visible?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Hi everyone, and a very good morning. And so, thank you for the invitation for the Faculty of Pharmacy Postgraduate Society. Today, I will briefly just talk about the society, the student society, and introduce to you what we do, what our purpose is, and the current events that we have organized. Okay, so just to start off, the Faculty of Pharmacy Postgraduate Society is the official Pharmacy UiTM Postgraduate Society. That means we have a few other student societies at the faculty, but this society is the one that is under the faculty management, under the Student Affairs Department. And so the society is a postgraduate society which is run by the students for the benefit of the students. That means the society is the events that are organized by the society are helmed by Dr. Mio, and along with the 4 committee members, which include myself. And so the Postgraduate Society at the Faculty of Pharmacy functions as a place for support and for friendship. That means we try to keep it as informal as possible so that the events that we organize, the activities that we do are warm and welcoming, and most of all, very importantly, supportive for UIT and postgraduate students, especially those from the Faculty of Pharmacy. And so the main idea, or I would say the main mantra around the Postgraduate Society is for us postgraduate students to share our experiences and to be heard, basically. Because we know as postgraduate students, we have a lot of concerns, we have ideas, you know, we have a lot of uncertainties, and the function of this postgraduate society is to address exactly that. And so moving on, and so as I mentioned earlier, the purpose of this society is to function as a social support mechanism. Sorry?
Yazid, we cannot see your slide. So can you share it again?
Sorry. Okay, is it visible now?
Okay. All right.
Right, everyone, sorry, apologies for that. So just to recap, the purpose of this postgraduate society is to function as a social support mechanism for UiTM pharmacy postgraduate students. And so the reason for that is because we know that the PhD journey can be very stressful and daunting. And sometimes students just feel that they need peer support, you know, on top of the great support and services provided from the faculty. I think sometimes once in a while we need friends by our side. And so that's the main purpose of the society. And the other purpose is to encourage students to establish good networking for their future career development or future endeavors. And then we also aim to organize useful activities for students' postgraduate journey and skills and career development. And we also, above all, we want to celebrate students' achievements. And the vision of the Postgraduate Society is to become an effective platform that engages students' academic, social, mental concerns and challenges throughout their postgraduate studies. Okay, so just to quickly share, throughout 2023, there were a few success stories among our very own postgraduate students. So these include passing their Viva for PhD and master students, research and both coursework, and also publications, competition and awards. And so these are among the success stories that we celebrate. You know, we try to highlight among our community. And so just to highlight the events that we have organized within this year. So we previously organized Hari Raya celebration in May, and that involved the lecturers from the faculty, the dean, and as well as postgraduate students. So this was an event that we thought would get students to, you know, to know each other and to break the ice, basically, because we know that we get new students coming in every semester. And so events like these are the ones that we try to organize to make students feel at home with, you know, to make new friends, things like that. And especially for international students, you know, being at a foreign country can be very lonely at times, can be stressful. And again, these events are the ones that we try to highlight so that postgraduate students have an opportunity to de-stress and unwind. And then we also organize a monthly meetup, which is a very informal talk session. But for example, the one that we organized most recently is this one. And so the event is called Espresso Exchange. So what we do is once a month, we will meet at the postgraduate room and we will share experiences, problems, you know, tips and tricks that postgraduate students have to share. And usually during these sessions, we can have a very honest, just peer-to-peer talk and sharing sessions, because lecturers will not be there in this event. So students who are very, open and very laid back. And so we also hope that this event will continue, and that new students will find this a very fun and useful aspect of the students' activities. And so finally, I would like to highlight that the Postgraduate Society has an Instagram group. And so in this group, we frequently post, we provide latest news that are related to pharmacy, pharmaceutical practice, pharmaceutical chemistry, and a lot of the other work that are related to pharmacy and the practice itself. We post scientific as well as non-scientific material that are related to the community. And above all, we celebrate and we cherish students' achievements. And this is to function as a motivation, as a stepping tool, so that students find it, that their achievements are being appreciated, And finally, we also, once in a while post memes just to de-stress, just to keep ourselves relatable among friends. So if you have time, or if you are interested in what the faculty does and what our students do, you can follow us at this Instagram group. It's called PG Farm UITM. And so again, I would say I would offer a warm welcome to prospective students, and thank you again for attending this talk. We really hope that at one point that you will join us at the faculty and be students, and see you at the faculty. If you have any questions, you can reach us at this email address. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Aziz. Next, please enjoy the video that we have prepared for you, a virtual tour of our faculty. Okay, with the end of that video, we've come to the end of our program. So if you have any questions, you can unmute your microphone and throw your question at us, or you can also type in the chat box. I believe the ones from before has already been answered, except for the one question asking about whether the Master in Pharmacy practice has an online mode. Maybe Miss Zakia would want to answer that.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. Can you hear me?
Miss Zakia, are you in?
Yep, I'm in. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Thank you for the question regarding the online delivery for Master in Pharmacy practice. Currently, the program is offered as a face-to-face program, but we are in the process of planning for delivery of online. And we will soon finalize the information. So for participants who are interested, you may follow the updates on our social media. So once the information is finalized, we're going to post that. That's all from me.
Yeah, I hope that answered the questions. Any other questions that you have? As for the question from Mat Nazif previously, he asked whether for the PhD program, whether you should apply, you should find your potential supervisor first before applying, or you can directly apply. So it has already been answered by Dr. Mio in the chat box. But Dr. Mio, do you want to explain or?
Okay, as I mentioned in my reply at the chat box, so I did mention that there's two ways that the student can do. So the first way is for the student to apply first, and in the application form, he have to make sure that if left it blank, so we will try to try a suitable supervisor for you according to the field of interest. And the second way is for you to go through our website and check which supervisors that you think suitable with your research field that you're interested. Then after that, you can do your research proposal together with your supervisor and apply for a postgraduate study. And the question number 2 is from UD, if I'm not mistaken. So actually, she asking whether she need to have a valid passport before she can apply. So my answer is for her to have a valid passport before she apply for any of the postgraduate program with us, because when you are applying, you need to attach your valid passport together with your application form. I think that's the answer for all the questions given in the chat box.
Yes, and the other one about whether the PhD program is can be applied throughout.
Yeah, our PhD and even master program, especially for the research mode, so you can apply throughout the year. So it's not necessary for you to apply in April or September. So you can apply it throughout the year. So we open throughout the year.
Okay, I hope that answers the questions at the chat box. Anybody else have any other questions? If not, may I remind you to fill in the attendance and feedback form. And we shall have a photo session afterwards. So if you don't mind to switch on your camera, we would like to take a photo with all of you. Any other questions? Or if you have a more detailed question, you can directly contact the contact person that we have already shared earlier. You can go to our YouTube and we might probably share it on your Facebook page as well, the recording of this session, so that you can properly look at it at your own time. Yeah, so should we have a photo session now? Can everybody switch on their camera, please?
Okay, ready? Ready, 1, 2, smile. Okay, 1, 2, smile. Okay, one more, 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you everyone. That's the end of our program. So don't forget to fill in the attendance and feedback form. So should you have any questions later, you can always contact us. We'll be happy to assist you. Okay, have a good day, everyone.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Bye.